Here are all of the couples who are getting married today, and they are all wearing matching outfits. See, that's another benefit of this kind of wedding. You don't have to stress about the wedding dress. They already chose it for you.
This is a communal wedding, where a group of brides and grooms, who might not necessarily even know each other at all, are married in the same ceremony. These weddings vary in scale. Today, there are 6 couples. Some weddings have dozens or even 100.
It is like 9 a.m. on a Saturday morning, and there is so much noise coming from this little canal. So all of the local people living around here are like swarming. Like, what is that racket? It's a wedding. Here are all the brides and grooms lined up, waiting to get on their boats to take them from this riverbank to the actual location of the wedding.
And why boats, you might be thinking? Well, many parts of Hangzhou and the surrounding regions are crisscrossed with canals, and boats were the traditional form of transport. So in place of the car procession that we're used to seeing at weddings, this communal wedding is using boats. It's a little throwback to the old traditions, and also it's just cute.
The brides and grooms are all on their boats, and now they have a 1-hour boat ride to reach the actual site of the wedding. And why not just start at the site of the wedding? Because it's romantic to be on a cute boat. That's why. You gotta really drum up the romance before the wedding begins. The wedding is about to begin. All of the brides and grooms are lined up, and wow, there is a crowd gathered here. Look at this swarm of people that has come to witness this wedding. The interesting thing about having a communal wedding is that the vast majority of people attending your wedding are people you don't know. And actually, a lot of them aren't even necessarily friends and family of all the different couples. They're literally just random strangers who heard all this noise and came running over to witness. Oh, something's happening. Let's see. The procession is departing. There is a traffic jam forming on the bridge because so many random people are coming together like, I must be a part of this event. And I feel the same, honestly. I don't want to just stay on the bank. I want to be in the swarm. The swarm is real, y'all. There is no breaking through this impenetrable layer of flesh to get a clearer view. The brides will be lifted in this chair on bamboo poles, and they will be carried to the final location. So when I say this is a communal wedding, I don't just mean it in the sense that there are multiple brides and grooms sharing the ceremony. I also mean it in the sense that it's socially acceptable and not weird for the entire surrounding community to involve themselves in this event that has nothing to do with them. We can all join in the procession. We can all be there like taking selfies with the bride and groom. You know, everybody is like shoving themselves into the action, and it's not weird because this is a community event. But if it was one couple's wedding, that'd be kind of weird, you know what I mean? But hey, I'm all about this communal business. Look at all the people that are at this event. It's the perfect way to have a ton of people at your wedding, but not have to pay to feed any of them.
Believe it or not, there actually is one more stop before the couples reach the stage. That is this traditional dance. Take note of the babies that represent everlasting love, since having a baby is the ultimate demonstration of a couple's love continuing into the future in the form of a new life. The lady in blue represents the matchmaker. This is also a throwback to traditional wedding ceremonies. Nowadays, everyone chooses their own partner, but back in the day, marriage was arranged by the families, and then the matchmaker would come to the wedding to observe the fruits of her labor.
The procession is moving again.
day, when pretty much everyone lived in villages, most weddings were actually like this, parading down the street, making a lot of noise, and getting the whole community involved. In rural areas, everyone knows each other, and there's way less traffic on those quiet little back roads, so you actually can do stuff like this. But as people shifted into cities, weddings became a more private affair, because while you can book a hotel venue, you can't just shut down a random section of the street at your whim. Pretty much the only way to have a wedding like this in an urbanized setting is for it to change from a private event to a public event organized by the community. So thank you to group weddings like this one for helping keep these fascinating traditions alive.
感觉新娘好幸福呀，里面坐着。
你想不想做花轿？
花轿？
这个叫花轿，不是那个花轿。
想体验呗。
哦，是吗？
嗯。
They're making their way towards the stage for the final ceremonial events of the wedding. It's like a wild party all the way up to get on the stage, and then it's like boom, boom, boom. Done deal, you know? You are married. Congratulations. You've been married in front of this giant crowd of random people you don't know.
这6对新人，愿他们的爱情甜甜蜜蜜，承载着幸福与美好。让我们共同面向镜头，记录下这一幸福时刻。
So the wedding is over and this park is back to being a park. Kids are playing, frolicking in the grass, families are having picnics. It's just back to what it was. Like you'd never even guess there was just a giant wedding here. Everything on the stage was very refined. And everything out on this street here was just like chaos and excitement. And as you know, I love chaos. But anyway, it is over now, but the excitement has not ended. Of course, all this stuff isn't just here because of the wedding. It's here every weekend, apparently. Like, that's just the time when there's a lot of people out here wandering around. So there are little crafts shows and snacks for sale and a train you can ride on and just all kinds of stuff going on. It's like how in my childhood, me and my family might go to the mall and walk around on the weekend. This is the local equivalent of that. This is the place where you go walk around, buy stuff, eat stuff, look at stuff, take photos. It's all here.
That's all for today, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed this communal wedding and this outdoor mall with cute historic vibes, or whatever you want to call it. Also, Happy New Year, everyone. Hope you all have a great 2025. And I have some crazy plans coming up for Chinese New Year, for spring, for summer, for fall, for most of the year, actually. I'm not sure if you're all aware of this, but over all these years, I've been fitting in little travels here and there between school, between work, between a pandemic, and I've never been able to fully dedicate myself to making the best and most interesting content for this channel. I've pretty much always been doing this as a side hustle, but 2025 is going to be the exception. Stay tuned and see you all next time.